It's Justin Hawk Smith, man, with you two when you're in London, Kentucky. Woo! Yeah.
Baby, if you fall, I won't let you down. I'ma pick you up. You need daddy, you call. I don't care who's around. I'ma pick you up.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Justin Hawk Smith channel. In today's video, we're going to be mounting up beadlocks for our first time. So originally we had bought some 37s. We ended up trading them to some 35s because the 37s were just going to be too much, and we've been really enjoying going off-road with this thing, so I want to keep it as durable as possible until we put F250 axles under it. We're going to be going from the stock 255 75s to a 35 1250. Got all of the beadlock rings right here. Got the bolts with the washers on them. We're gonna do maybe one complete one on camera, and then I'll probably time lapse and of the rest of them. And then we're gonna be putting these 17 with negative 38 offset and 35s on a bone stock JK Sport. So stay tuned. I had put the 37s on there and it was like drivable. So the 35s I think will definitely be drivable, but I'll definitely need a lift and some longer bump stops to actually take it off road and not articulate it up and break it off in the, break all the fenders off and stuff. We're also going to be doing a lift and fenders as well and a bumper. So just stay tuned, hit that subscribe button down below, and hope y'all enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. I need a chair to sit on. We've got a dirt bike stand here. I put some plastic down and put some more foam down so you don't scratch the wheels. We literally just take the tire. It does have an inside and outside with these specific tires. We spray a little bit of WD-40 on the backside of them, throw them on there, and then we just start putting all the bolts in, and I'll walk you guys through that. I've got these valve stems, if my camera would focus. They're like air down valve stems, so they actually just bolt on. So you just want to snug those up, and now we're ready to mount the tire. If you have normal valve stems, you would use like a valve stem tool or really struggle pushing it in. So just spray a little bit of WD-40 around the outside of the bead, and you're ready to go ahead and throw this bad boy on here. Now this is kind of the hard part, especially by yourself, but we're gonna get her on there. You just want to take your time and walk it on. It's really not that bad. That one went on quicker than the other one did, but I think the main key to it is just taking your time and like slowly moving, and it just goes on easier. Like, don't try to do too much all at once. So now we're gonna set the wheel on this stand, and then the weight of the tire will actually push down on it and help that bead seal up. And now we're ready for the beadlock ring. Go ahead and line up the spot on the beadlock with the valve stem, and we can set those on there. I don't know how well you'll be able to pick this up on camera, but this tire literally gets squashed by the beadlock. So this surface right here where my finger is will be, once these are all torqued to spec properly, there will be literally almost no gap in between this beadlock ring and the wheel right here. We're going to go in a star pattern with an impact gun until we get it about halfway. So right now, it's pretty much the thickness of my finger, and we're gonna do 15 foot-pounds in a star pattern first, and then I'll do the 24 foot-pounds, which is what Threat Off-Road told me that they torque to. Of course, you wanna do all the torquing in a star pattern, and we're gonna start that now. All right, so as y'all just now seen, we used the impact gun and we drove all these down, and now we're gonna start with 15 foot-pounds, and we're gonna go in a star pattern and tighten those to 15 foot-pounds, and then after that we'll jump on up to 24 foot-pounds and tighten in a star pattern as well. We are done with this one wheel. We still have 3 to go. I'm not gonna bore you with that. You've seen the time lapse, you've seen how to do it. Now we're on to the next step to get this one done. We have to take it off of the stand and we've got to put some air to it, and hopefully it beads up. So as you can see on the back side here, you can literally put your finger inside the wheel. So the front is beaded up, but the back side is not. So we're gonna go ahead and put the air to it. I think it just beaded. It did. Cool. All right, so now we'll just set the air pressure, and then this one will be done and ready to go off to balance. Okay, so about an hour later, we've got all of them ready to go on. We've got the Jeep jacked up. We've got one wheel right here. After I get it all on, I'm gonna completely detail it and clean it. That's why I didn't even clean these tires before I put them on, because I still got to clean the whole Jeep. But see the big 35s. Now this is a JK Sport 2-door, and it's bone stock suspension. It's just completely bone stock. Now I don't think they'll clear in the rear when off-roading, and I don't think they'll clear in the front whenever I'm off-roading, like articulating and turning and stuff. But for just driving around town for now, until we put the lift on, we're gonna go ahead and throw them on. So excited to see this. So here's how far they stick out on factory flares. Looks so mean. Time to put the back on. Forgot to turn the camera on to record putting the rear on, but we've got 3 of the wheels and tires on. So the spare ended up working. It's so funny, it looks like a completely different Jeep with these stocks on here. Right here is how far it sticks out on the factory fenders, which obviously we'll be getting. We've got a cab fab bumper on the way, and we have aftermarket fenders that we're gonna get on the way here shortly. But here is the little back shot. Got the spare on. Looks so good. I've also got some color matched taillights that I'm in the process of building right now. So we'll have a video up on that. Boys, it looks so awesome. I can't wait to get the lift on and the fenders. I think we're gonna do some rock sliders. We've got the bumper on the way. But 35s turned out awesome. We came out here to some trails. Want to get some videos and stuff of it, so I'm gonna throw a little edit together, but it looks really good. We got Big Anthony out here. Oh, huge rock crawling guy, absolute unit of a rock crawler right here. So here's how the night of wheeling has ended. So the 35s with 0 lift, off-road and actually using it for what it's made for was a no-go. So the rear fenders, like, they're just held in by push clips. So they broke, I would say, halfway into the trail. We went ahead and got rid of those. Now the front ones made it the entire trail. I just went ahead and pulled them off. Tomorrow I'm gonna cut those factory fender liners and get them back reinstalled, and get this cut off. And then we're gonna go ahead and get some new fender liners, or new fender flares on the way, wiring up the halos to those instead of to the parking lot. That might be pretty clean. But I'll be able to get back in here and clean all this now. We're gonna get her all detailed up tomorrow. We'll jack it up, take the wheels off of it. Done awesome today. I can't wait to get the onboard air so then I can actually air down. I've already got the valve stems to where we can air down really easily, and that's gonna help off-roading so much. And it's just a sport, so it's just a Dana 30. So we didn't go anywhere too crazy, but man, it done awesome. So there's a little look at it. It looks so wide with the negative 38 offset and no fenders. We've got a cab fab bumper on the way, so I'll probably go ahead and pull this rear bumper, because I believe I'm just gonna do like the roll pan type deal in the back, a fascia plate that cab fab makes. I don't think I'm gonna do like a big bumper in the back, but I'll probably go ahead and take the factory one off just because it looks weird sticking out like that. So I don't know, we'll figure it out, but we'll get it all cleaned up tomorrow. Thanks for watching the video, guys. This is gonna be all for this video. I know this was supposed to just be like a beadlock video, but then we ended up going trail riding, and I figured I'd throw some of these clips in this video just to get more out of this video. Got a lot of mods that we're gonna be doing to the Jeep, as you can tell, since we've already started ripping parts off, literally. There was only 6 bolts on each side in the front fenders, and then there was no bolts at all holding everything on in the rear. Obviously, that's why they broke off on the trail. So see you on the next one. Always remember, everybody starts out as nobody. Peace.